It is time now for the PHL 11 o'clock news for this Saturday night, December 20th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here now. 11 o'clock news at 9. Here and our top story here at 11 o'clock. Here is in New York City, where tragedy occurred in Brooklyn as two police officers sitting in a patrol car in Brooklyn, New York, were shot at point-blank range and killed on Saturday afternoon by a man who officials said had traveled to the city from Baltimore Brown and kill others. In Havana, Cuban leader Raul Castro on Saturday hailed the removal of an obstacle in the island's country relations with the United States force and willingness to have a reciprocal dialogue with Washington on any topic. The White House on Saturday said it was pleased that Sony is looking at ways to distribute the movie interview after company executives called and canceled cinema showings in the wake of a massive and damaging cyber attack. Lance Bass and Michael Turchin were married Saturday night at legendary Park Plaza Hotel in Los Angeles, where 300 guests attended and gathered. Austrian police say they had found the bodies of 8 children and a woman and servant from stab wounds in a house in the northern city of Cairns in Australia. 4 detainees have been held for more than a decade at the U.S. military detention center at Guantanamo Bay in Cuba have been transferred to Afghanistan, the Pentagon, and that's on Saturday. Amir Khan is planning a visit to Pakistan between Christmas and New Year and hopes that he will prove an inspiration for people of the country standing up against terrorism. In Bloomington, Minnesota, a massive demonstration chanted Black Lives Matter converged in the Mall of America Rotunda Saturday for part of a protest against police brutality that caused part of the mall to shut down a busy day for last-minute holiday shopping in the nation's largest shopping center in the country. Staples Incorporated says almost 1.2 million customer payment cards may perhaps have been exposed for the duration of a security breach earlier this year. In Toronto, the Canadian dollar weakened against the U.S. currency on Friday after data showed that the country's annual inflation rate eased in November, suggested that the central bank will be in no hurry to raise interest rates. Amazon hasn't learned its lesson from the vulnerability flop of its Fire Phone, and according to its summer accounts, it has apparently at work on a second version. 2 born insiders with knowledge of the program said that the Taker team in Everett, Washington is working feverishly to resolve remaining systems problems and is under orders that to prep the first plane with a bid that would completely make it fly. Already well recognized for its efforts to develop its self-driving cars, Google is reportedly also working on getting its Android-relevant product service operating system built directly in a variety of vehicles. Last-minute shoppers can feel better that they can shop with confidence that prices will be accurate as the checking the prices at 124 stores. Fact Massachusetts showed that the accuracy in a decade. The Blackstone River Valley in Rhode Island, the newest National Historical Park, as President Obama signed the legislature established a park this week as a park located along the Blackstone Valley as it located along Old Mill Transibility. The newest nine-passenger Washington winter tour vehicle called the Stone Coach is now more energy efficient as the vehicle will plunge to the tree line now. Uses propane as 2 other coaches which are used in the summertime already converted, and more vehicles will be converted to propane coming in 2015. Peter Jackson had the Battle of 5 Armies injected a bit of a pre-holiday merriment at the box office week and grossing $60.6 million in the U.S. Scientists from Germany's Brandenburg University of Applied Sciences and States and Montana State University have collaborated to find out the rational explanation behind the cause of Yellowstone's hot springs. Cape Canaveral, Florida. Upon completing this two-orbit voyage into space, NASA's new crew-rated spacecraft Orion returned home at a speed reaching some 20,000 miles an hour. In Bamako, the United Nations mission to fight Ebola should be wound down quickly once the battle is won. UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon said on Saturday during his first tour of countries stricken with the virus. Researchers who fact-checked Dr. Mehmet and his on-air guests were able to find legitimate studies related to 11% of the recommendations made on the show. A child being monitored for Ebola in the Chicago hospital has been discharged after testing negative for the virus, the state health agency said on Saturday. As indicated by a recent study, asthma sufferers and people with serious hypersensitives don't know how to utilize their medicinal gadgets into inconceivably catastrophic results. In Asbury, Mississippi, Medicare is shaving payments to 12 Mississippi hospitals because too many patients come down with preventable new ailments while being treated for something else. In Paramus, New Jersey, Bergen County, and 17 West Ridgeland Avenue at bomb threat at Bed Bath & Beyond. Bomb squad en route at fire department station and update the fire department canceled it. Peter Jones News Time, 11:05. Time now for travel report on this late Saturday night. It's mostly on the highways, byways, New England there, and Mass Pike was originally a little slow around the area of Route 20, and it is still is Mass Pike on the eastbound side. It is slow around the western toll plaza around Route 120, so speculate in that area. And we got Southeast Expressway, Milton accident, left lane blocked the expressway northbound before X11, Granite out of stop go traffic from East Milton, but otherwise a smooth sailing community here on this late Saturday night. Peter Chell News Time, 11:05 here. Time now for the weather report here on this late Saturday night. Temperature 34 degrees. The temperature with foggy and misty conditions here. We saw a few little snow flurries and snow showers around 10 o'clock here with a humidity 97%. Wind speed is calm. Barometer 3.28 inches. 2.533 degrees and visibility at 4 miles an hour. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast discussion. Now, to the current conditions around the region here, it is 35 degrees at temperature right now here in Boston. It is 32 in Pittsburgh, 31 in Bedford, 35 in Beverly, 34 in Gloucester, 32 in April, 28 in Worcester, 30 in Sturbridge and Webster, 33 out in Milton and Norwood, 34 in Taunton, 33 in Bedford, it's 39 in Plymouth and Provincetown, 37 in Plymouth, Falmouth, 39 in Chatham, 36 in Martha's and 41 in Cape Cod Bay, 41 in Nantucket, it's 36 in Block Island, 34 in Wesley, 30 out in Smithfield, it's 34 in New York, 33 in Islip, 37 in Montauk, 33 in Long Island, it's 33 in Bridgeport, 31 in Waven, 29 in Denver, 30 in Waterbury, 31 in Meriden, it's 32 in Hartford, 32 in Winslow, Connecticut, it's 32 in Springfield and Amherst and Greenfield, Massachusetts, 31 in Athol, 25 in Pittsfield, 26 in Northampton, 28 in Albany, 20 in Stewart Springs, 24 in Bennington, 25 in Bradford, 22 in Rutland, Vermont, it's 32 in Keene, New Hampshire, 29 in Jefferson, New Hampshire, it's 20 in Laconia, New Hampshire, 30 in Concord, New Hampshire, and Manchester, New Hampshire, 32 in Nashville, New Hampshire, 31 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 23 up in Port, Maine. Here, our surface map around the country here shows a pink front down for southwestern British Columbia, merging with a warm front from south central British Columbia down for eastern Washington, Oregon here. Out of a warm front from Saskatchewan, down for the Dakotas, and a stationary front from South Dakota, down for Nebraska, down for Kansas, down for Mississippi, River Valley around Missouri here. And I got a front of mine down for East Wyoming, down for Cabo, New Mexico, merging with a state. Street front down for West Central Texas, down for Mexico. Cold front down for Mexico. And a cold front down for the Gulf of Mexico, merged with a cold front from the eastern Gulf of Mexico, down for Central Florida and at the sea here, with a pair of low pressures between it here. And look at another ridge of low pressure around northwestern Georgia and Atlanta area. Got a front of mine from northeastern Georgia, down for Western Carolinas, and down for Western Virginia. Another front of mine from New Jersey at the sea. Another front of mine from off the North Carolina coastline, and another front of mine from south central Manitoba, down for Nova Scotia, down the Northern Great Lakes there. And we got high pressure in eastern Delaware, northwestern Ohio, and eastern Quebec here, and eastern portions of Utah. And we got low pressure in southeastern Colorado, west central Texas, and northwestern portions of Arizona here. High pressure in north central California and eastern portions of Utah here. 32 degrees at temperature down here in Detroit. It's 27 out in Pittsburgh. 38 out in Washington, D.C. It's 50 in Atlanta. 72 in Miami, Florida. 58 in Brownsville, Texas. It's 47 in Dallas, Texas. 38 in Kansas City. 35 in Omaha, Nebraska. It's 32 in Chicago and Detroit and Minneapolis, St. Paul. It's 34 in Great Falls, Montana. 53 in Seattle. 69 in San Francisco and Los Angeles. 50 in Las Vegas. 41 in Salt Lake City. 34 in Denver, Colorado. 40 in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And 58 out of Phoenix, Arizona. Here. Alright, let's take a look at our current radar situation here around the region here, and it shows, we'll zoom you to get a little closer look at the snow situation, and it's snowing on the south shore of Massachusetts and around northern Plymouth County from Situate down for Brockton and stretch around eastern Norton is in the lull in the snow, while it's snowing from the Attleborough and stretch on northern Rhode Island there, and down for eastern Rhode Island, Providence area, and stretch of the down for Warwick, East Greenwich, down for Portsmouth here, and around Fall River. While it is raining around the Taunton area, down Raynham, down for Bridgewater, stretch of the down for the southeastern Plymouth County, around southeastern Massachusetts, south coast of Massachusetts, around Bedford, down for Wareham, down for Middleborough, and it's raining around Yarmouth and stretch it up in Brewster, East Ham, and up to Wellesley, the not to see, and it's raining in Martha's Vineyard, around the southeastern tip of Cape Cod around Chatham and little rain showers around northeastern shores and Nantucket there. It's also snowing around eastern Connecticut and down for Southbridge and Sturbridge, Massachusetts, and it's snowing around Spencer, New Braintree, and near Holden and around Lancaster and Leominster in Massachusetts there. And it'll also snowing from Norfolk County, from Walpole down for Sharon, Stoughton, Randolph, up to Quincy, and up in the Hull. We'll zoom you out of the country and then show some little snow flurry action around West Central New Hampshire, around Springfield, Danbury, Andover, New London, Salisbury, Franklin, and up in New Hampshire around 89 here. And a streak of snow showers around from Rochester, Vermont, down from South Wilton and to Sharon, Vermont, and near Hanover, Vermont, around Lebanon, New Hampshire here. And we're seeing some rain showers off the mid-Maine coastline here. And a few snow showers on east central portion of Quebec here. Take a look at our radar situation around the country here, and it shows some rain showers off the southeastern shores of Nova Scotia, some rain showers off the Carolina coastline down for southern Georgia, and off the Gulf of Mexico here, and some rain showers from northern California to northern Nevada, stretching up to Oregon, Washington, down for southern portion of British Columbia, and rain showers around southeastern portion of Alaska, while seeing some snow and sleet showers around eastern British Columbia and Nayan through western Montana and Davis, Idaho, and stretching into northern Utah and northeastern Nevada here, and some rain showers around eastern Washington and Oregon, Davis, southwestern and west central portions of Idaho here. Okay, let's take a look at our satellite loop here, and it shows a lot of patchy clouds around New England and a lot of rain showers around the eastern Great Lakes, some clouds around the eastern Great Lakes and the satellite loop from down for western Pennsylvania and down for eastern Ohio here. A lot of clouds coming up from the Great Lakes and stretching the name through western Minnesota, and a lot of clouds coming up much of the Gulf states and around northern Florida and down to southern Georgia here. A lot of clouds from west central portion of Texas up into Oklahoma and up to Kansas, down from Missouri, down for Iowa here. And a lot of clouds coming in much of the western portion of the country, down up British Columbia, western Alberta, and a lot of clouds from northeastern Saskatchewan, down from northwestern portion of Manitoba here. A lot of clouds from southern portion of Manitoba here. And a lot of clouds around the mid-Atlantic states here. Okay, let us take a look at a forecast discussion around the region here. And first, around the country, a very wet period is in store for the northwestern United States, and a stalled boundary will keep conditions unsettled over the southeast. A powerful Pacific jet accompanied by an anomalous moisture content will allow for heavy rainfall across the Pacific Northwest coast with moderate heavy snows over the interior terrain. The vast transport of moisture, also known as the atmospheric rivers, were known for bringing some on the heaviest precipitation events to the western states. The current forecast suggests anywhere between 4 to 8 inches of precipitation will fall across the Washington, Oregon Cascades, mostly in form of rain across the latter section of the mountain range of the WPC with the weather. This indicates that the Washington Cascades may see snow ranges from 1 to 2 feet for Monday evening. Far inland, Montana, west and in the central Northern Rockies will get on the action, and with similar accumulations across the Blue Mountains, Bitterroots, Sawtooth, Tetons, Wasatch, and along the Colorado Rockies, and middle-level energy trekking from the northwestern United States toward the Great Plains will eventually lead to the development of a robust system spreading over the middle of Mississippi Valley. However, the feature is not expected to be a large precipitation maker. The federal zone of the Gulf Coast will boast of the incoming moisture. Expect light ice accumulations everywhere from the northern United Plains eastward to the upper Midwest. The ever active system on the map is on formation installed further boundary across the Gulf of Mexico and along the southeast United States coast, and weak surface with it. The southerly flow of loft spark areas of showers and thunderstorms along the keeping conditions that settle for the next couple of days. This heavy absence of rainfall is expected along the Florida Panhandle will just offshore. The Carolinas waves of low pressure will track, and temperatures of whole will be above normal fact the period given the dominance of Pacific air masses into the country, even in wake of the close low across the middle of the U.S. High temperature over the northern plains should still reach the freezing mark and expected to be come rather breezy flat as the pressure gradient tends over the plains in response to the deep area low pressure here. And take a look at the forecast discussion around the region here. Scattered snow and rain showers will affect the region for Sunday. Weak low pressure will pass south of New England, bringing another period of precipitation Monday night and Tuesday. A much stronger system of storm passing western New England will bring heavy rainfall. Gusty winds of coastal front and concerns the region Wednesday Dry but very windy conditions fall for Christmas Day. During term until 6 a.m. Sunday morning, 9:15 p.m. update. A rather tricky forecast overnight with an inverted trail close to a floor. Resulting in some mesoscale processes as main band of snow that has dropped a durable band of 1 to 2 inches of snow across portions of Boston's south shore was gradually present southwest this evening and is partly in response to a subtle coastal front that was also shifted further west of the declivity leaving the far eastern Norfolk County. A broader area was also caused some of these areas to mix with some a change rain. And overall, I still think that according to most 2 inches will cover for the most of the southern New England on Sunday. We did up to shift the best risk for 1 to 2 inches a bit further south and west base of the radar. Returns and latest guidance and low risk of outside 3 inches remains possible. The rain is still line will likely hang out across far eastern northern and Plymouth County, perhaps far southeast Bristol counties. The bubbles may be slightly underestimated in the westward push of this line, so somewhat to watch, but don't not think it will get much further than west than that. Finally, scattered snow showers may also develop in western Massachusetts, Northern Connecticut overnight into Sunday morning with a approach to shortwave bottle guidance differs on exactly how this will unfold, but increasing the needs to the southeast flow will just off the ground chill out for at least some activity in our western zones by daybreak. Here, okay, let's take a look at some weather notes here. Tonight, continuing Sunday, we'll have some light snow and flurries. And Monday and Tuesday, we're going to have some drizzle coast with some icy mix inland, and Tuesday it's going to turn to rain, and Wednesday, Christmas Eve, rain, wind, coastal concern. Overnight, well, I'm predicting 25 to 35 degrees. And for Sundays, highs will remain going to be 28 to 36 degrees for much of the region here. While the southeastern Massachusetts, Cape and Island can see temperatures up to 36 to around 42 degrees. And a snowman to move southwest in Rhode Island. The snow near the South Shore will move further west in the southwest to southeast Massachusetts. Around this evening, as roads may become snow covered and slippery, and according to 2 inches of snow expected, but localized higher amounts near Weymouth. Okay, let's take a look at the special weather statement in effect there. Minor snow accumulation expected tonight. Scattered snow showers expected tonight across southeast Massachusetts and Rhode Island. So the snow showers should be spread west across central and eastern Massachusetts as well as northeast Connecticut. All precipitation should be in the form of snow except for portions of Cape Cod and southeast coastal Plymouth County where it should be mild enough for rain showers. Storm at tonight will range from a quarter up to 2 inches. Motorists planning travel tonight should be prepared for slippery travel on snow-covered roadways. Day 1 today, then I had weather tonight expected at time, and day 2 of 7 Sunday for Friday. There'll be a potential for winter mix, freezing rain to impact the into late Monday night into Tuesday, and a strong low pressure will pass west of southern New England on Christmas Eve. This system may bring some heavy rainfall, gusty winds, and coastal flooding returns. There's some uncertainty with the system, so stay tuned to the latest forecast. As soon as we straighten out the forecast for the Christmas Eve storm. Okay, take a look at the 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Overnight, snow showers, low end 30 degrees. Light off wind, anticipation 9%, total net times 3 kilometers less than 1 inch possible. For Sunday, a chance of snow showers made before 3 p.m. Clouds got here about 37 degrees. Northeast wind about 3 to 5 miles per hour. Anticipation is 50%. New snow accumulation less than with half an inch possible. Sunday night, slight chance of snow showers before 9 p.m. Most clouds got low about 29 degrees. Light off wind. Chance variation 20%. Monday, most skies got about 42 degrees. Light northeast wind. Monday night, slight chance of showers after midnight. Most skies got low about 35 degrees. Light northeast wind. Chance variation 20%. Tuesday, chance of showers midnight after 10 a.m. Clouds got about 47 degrees. Chance variation is 30%. Thursday, rain likely midnight after 4 a.m. Clouds got low about 42 degrees. Chance variation 6%. Wednesday, rain heavy at times. High about 57, low about 46 degrees. Chance variation is 80%. Christmas Day, Port State's got about 50 with low about 31 degrees, with a 30% chance of rain showers on Christmas Day. For Friday, most of the State's got about 44, low about 32 degrees, with most of the State podcast skies. And for Saturday, Port State's got about 45 degrees. Peters, what a phrase of the day! Peters, what a phrase of the night. Hey, little snow on tap for tomorrow. Peter Channel News Time, 11:19. Take a look at sports news here. Take a look at the Saturday Night Sports Roundup here on the Saturday night here. Take a look at the NHL action here on this Saturday night. 3-1 period in San Jose. San Jose Sharks and the St. Louis Blues to a 0-0 tie. 14-12 left in the second period. Vancouver Canucks lead the Calgary Flames 2-0 here. The Los Angeles Kings defeat Arizona Coyotes 4-2. Montreal Canadiens over the Ottawa Senators 4-1. Washington Capitals blank the New Jersey Devils 4-0. New York Islanders over the Tampa Bay Lightning 3-1. New York Rangers over the Carolina Hurricanes 3-2. Philadelphia Flyers over the Toronto Maple Leafs 7-4. Pittsburgh Penguins over the Florida Panthers 3-1. Carol Avalanche 5. Buffalo Sabres 1. Columbus Blue Jackets 3. Chicago Blackhawks 2. And Nashville Predators 6. Minnesota Wild 5. NBA scores here. Milwaukee Bucks lead the Los Angeles Clippers 35-34 with 8:26 left in the second quarter. Denver Nuggets lead the Indiana Pacers 74-70 with 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Phoenix Suns over New York Knicks 99-90. Charlotte Hornets 104. Utah Jazz 86. Portland Trailblazers 114. New Orleans Pelicans 88. Atlanta Hawks 104. Houston Rockets 97. And Dallas Mavericks 99. San Antonio Spurs 93. In NFL action here, Washington Redskins stunned the Philadelphia Eagles 27-24, while the San Francisco 49ers are leading the San Diego Chargers 35-21 with 10:22 left in the fourth quarter here. Okay, take a look at college hoops action here. First of all, take a look at the men's college basketball scoreboard here. .201 left in the double overtime. Arizona State 73, Lehigh 70. 9:44 left in the second quarter. It's West Virginia 56, North Carolina State 53. Golden Classic Jet Masters scoring on New York City. Gonzaga 38, Cal Poly 34 with 14:05 left in the second quarter. At halftime, it's San Diego State 36, Ball State 26. 9:59 left in the second half. It's Pacific 50, Fresno State 43. 11:52 left in the second half. It's Cal State Northridge 42, Texas A&M Corpus Christi 40. 13:39 left in the second half. It's Portland 60, Montana State 39. 12:03 left in the second half. It's South Dakota State 40, Utah State 37. 15:15 left in the first half. It's BYU 13, Stanford 8. Louisville 76, Western Kentucky 67. VCU 68, Cincinnati 47. SMU 62, Michigan 51. Georgetown 81, Charlotte 78. Villanova 82, Syracuse 77 in overtime. North Carolina 82, Ohio State 74. IUPUI 71, South Alabama 65. American University 46, it's Mount St. Mary 45. Virginia Tech 64, Citadel 61. Providence 85, Massachusetts 65. Duquesne 79, UMass Lowell 63. Boise State 77, Abilene Christian 33. Field losing to Belmont 73-61. South Carolina State 71, Houston 63. Florida State 75, South Florida 62. Toledo 83, McNeese State 69. Georgia Tech 65, Vanderbilt 60. Jacksonville 84, Truett McConnell 55. Elon 71, University of Greensboro 64. Campbell 90, Montreal 64. Longwood 106, Penn State Beaver 74. St. Bonaventure 69, Binghamton 51. Albany 64, Yale 60. Fairleigh Dixon 76, Delaware 74. Illinois 62, Missouri 59. Penn State 73, Drexel 68. St. Francis, Pennsylvania 73, Rutgers 68. Eastern Illinois 60, Indiana State 56. Indiana 82, Butler 73. Kansas 96, Lafayette 69. Memphis 78, Oral Roberts 63. UMBC 66, Kennesaw State 53. Chicago State 76, St. Joseph, Indiana 54. St. Francis, New York 61, Florida Atlantic 56. Arkansas State 67, Marshall 58. Oregon 83, Delaware State 70. Texas Arlington 89, Howard Payne 50. Northwestern 67, Western Michigan 61. Stephen F. Austin 94, Arkansas Tech 57. Eastern Michigan 37, Missouri State 65. Kentucky 83, UCLA 44. Monmouth 74, Wagner 66. Pittsburgh 81, Oakland 77 in overtime. It's USC Upstate 53, Mississippi State 51. UT Martin 37, Presbyterian 60. Wyman 57, Southern 59. Davidson 80, Charleston 68. Rhode Island 69, Detroit 55. UC Davis 81, Air Force 75. Northwestern State 89, Louisiana Lafayette 85. UC Riverside 78, Houston Baptist 67. It's North Carolina Central 94, Mississippi Valley State 60. Murray State 89, Illinois State 77. Iowa State 83, Drake 54. It's Texas 771, Michigan State 64. Florida 63, Wake Forest 50. High Point 80, James Madison 71. Texas State 90, Huston Tilston's 56. Saragod 73, New Hampshire 60. Northeastern 78, Santa Clara 72. Notre Dame 94, Purdue 63. Simon Houston 61, Prairie View A&M 44. It's Auburn 89, Xavier 88, followed 2 overtimes. Kansas State 71, Texas A&M 64. It's St. Joseph 75, Marist 58. George Mason 86, Iona 81. Manhattan 73, Morgan State 69. UNC Wilmington 66, East Carolina 54. Valparaiso 75, IPFW 72. Dayton 78, Boston University 62. Richmond 65, Pepperdine 63. Akron 92, Bluffton 53. Final 3 overtimes, Encounter Bird 110, UMKC 104. LaSalle 67, Townsend 53. It's Columbia 82, Hofstra 77. It's NJIT 84, Central Connecticut State 76. CSU Bakersfield 59, Idaho State 50. It's Northern Iowa 56, Illinois Iowa 50. Northern Iowa 56, Iowa 44. SIU Edwardsville 61, Milwaukee 56. Texas 78, Long Beach State 68. TCU 88, UTSA 57. Arkansas 84, Southeastern Missouri State 67. Washington 69, Oklahoma 67. It's Weber State 73, Utah Valley 61. North Carolina 69, it's Jacksonville State 60. New Mexico 69, New Mexico State 67, and Grand Canyon 81, St. Edwards 55. Women's basketball here. Mississippi found halftime, Mississippi State 39, UIC 18. St. John's 56, Auburn 49. Kansas State 50, Gardner Webb 47. Dartmouth 70, Loyola, Illinois 58 in 2 overtimes. Georgia Tech 65, St. Vincent, New York 59. Western Michigan 71, Detroit 57. Jacksonville State 57, East Tennessee State 56. UNC Greensboro 81, Livingstone 37 final overtime. It's Wright State 8, UC Irvine 42. Stetson 75, Texas State 57. Tennessee 59, it's Stanford 40. Houston 65, Nicholls State 47. St. Bonaventure 32, Niagara 60. South Carolina 80, Central Michigan 45. Western Carolina 83, FIU 69. It's Army 70, St. Thomas Aquinas 45. It's Ole Miss 71, Alabama A&M 47. Creighton 67, Omaha 50. George Mason 65, UL Monroe 53 in the Chuck Winter Cast at Wichita, Kansas. Xavier 62, Lipscomb 38. Murray State 80, Jacksonville 62. Texas A&M CDC 868, Texas 763. Abilene Christian 80, Air Force 44. Kansas State 61, Grambling State 38. Rutgers 66, Iona 58. Missouri 79, Wake Forest 64. Akron 97, Ohio Christian 62. Indiana 88, Oakland 61. It's American University 64, Maryland Nation Shore 52. Green Bay 60, Vermont 40. Drexel 67, Pennsylvania 58. James Madison 85, Hampton 53. UNC Wilmington 80, Charleston 770. It's North Carolina A&T 54, Tennessee Tech 49. Presbyterian 45, North Carolina Central 33. Cornell 70, Robert Morris 59 in an overtime. Purdue 65, Denver 51. Indiana State 64, SMU 55. Toledo 64, Southern Illinois 48. It's Middle Tennessee 79, UCF 57. Texas Tech 64, UTSA 48. It's Arizona State 81, Lehigh 61. Southeast Louisiana 69, Florida A&M 67 and final in overtime. Jackson State 62, Northwestern State 61 and final in overtime. SIU Edwardsville 67, Valparaiso 65. Campbell 66, Bethune-Cookman 55. North Florida 68, Warford 60. Minnesota 74, Liberty 60. UTEP 86, Purdue A&M 48. West Virginia 69, Marshall 56. Washington State 82, Montana State 61. Baylor 84, Michigan State 65. Ohio 59, Massachusetts 52. Georgia 58, Furman 51. Chattanooga 55, Morgan State 40. It's Nebraska 83, High Point 57. Harvard 67, Northeastern 65. William Jewell 59, UMKC 51. Wichita State 66, Winthrop 20. Utah 67, Louisiana Tech 52. It's Loyola Maryland 59, St. Peter's 49. Gonzaga 70, Southern Utah 51. Hawaii 85, Loyola Maryland 76. It's San Francisco 37, San Jose State 62. East Carolina 65, Norfolk State 36. San Diego State losing to Cal State Northwich 65-54. It's at Foster 72, Arizona 60. It's Northwestern 92, Eastern Illinois 44. It's Wisconsin 70, Oral Roberts 52, New Mexico State 57, Florida Atlantic 44, LaSalle 76, Georgia State 68. It's Oregon State 73, Nevada 50. It's Sacred Heart 72, Villanova 49, Cincinnati 67, Delaware 59, Detroit 75, Tennessee State 71. It's St. Louis 68, Utah Valley 66. It's Old Dominion 66, Miami Ohio 63. Washington 74, UC Riverside 71, and Long Beach State 53, Pacific 43. College football scoreboard here. In the Raycom Media Command Bowl at Montgomery, Alabama, it's Bowling Green leading South Alabama 27. In the North Bowl, Louisiana Lafayette 16, Nevada 3. In the New Mexico Bowl at Albuquerque, New Mexico, it's Utah losing to Utah State 21-6. At Las Vegas Bowl, Las Vegas, Nevada, it is Utah thrashing Colorado State 45-10, and Idaho Potato Bowl at Boise, Idaho, it's Forest Spain in West Michigan 38-24. Okay, take a look at some sports news here at 11:32 here. So, Philadelphia Eagles once promising playoff hopes took a big hit Saturday as Coach Chip Kelly counted the ways it happened. The Rajon Rondo Aaron Dallas started for the Mavericks Saturday night, and while there was some awkwardness in getting used to it, the Mavericks defeated San Antonio 99-93. They see it, most everyone in the Lions locker room, and has been around too long not to. There's plenty of experience on their own as the playoff bound Detroit Lions keep an eye on Price and on the Chicago Bears. Boxing legend Muhammad Ali is hospitalized with a mild case of pneumonia. Real Madrid defeated San Lorenzo of Argentina 2-0 in the Club World Cup final at Maracas of Morocco on Saturday, bolstering its case to be considered to be the best soccer team in the world. It was announced during the UFC Fight Night 58 broadcast Saturday night that Rampage is officially back in the UFC as Kristen Rampage Jackson officially back in the UFC. The National Football League will not return to Los Angeles next year after months of speculation. Whatever the San Diego Chargers, the Oakland Raiders, or St. Louis Rams will move to Los Angeles time for the 2015 season. 3 teams said they rejected the move to Los Angeles, and that's it for the 11 o'clock report and Saturday Night Sports Roundup of the Saturday night, December 20th, 2014. I'm Peter. Say have a good night with a goodbye to I'll be see you tomorrow morning with a morning report. Good night, and I'll see you in the morning.